Hey yo, what's going on guys? It's Ram, also known as Ames Flicks. Welcome back to Life Lessons. Today our story is gonna be about Stephen Hawking, from where did he started till where his life ended. Rest in peace for him. We're gonna talk about Stephen Hawking. So, it all began. Stephen Hawking was born at the 8th of January 1942, which was the 300th death of Galileo. So then, although he was born with well-educated parents, money was still so tight for them. They didn't have a lot of money. And with the World War II, things went downhill. Their lives became more challenging. So they decided to go back to Oxford. Stephen Hawking had three siblings, and their family had scarcity for money. His early life was not outstanding. He was the third from the bottom of his class. He enjoyed board games and played it with their friends, like geniuses do. So he and his friend created a board game, and he also made computers out of waste parts to solve mathematical equations. Not only this, he used to love to climb, dancing, and rowing. Stephen Hawking used to love mathematics, but Oxford did not have the degree, so they forced him to go for physics. And later went in specifics of it. It was cosmology, where he believes he was not able to spend time on studies. He was paying attention to school. On the other hand, he was exploring science. He was 21 years old and he was diagnosed with ALS. And it all started when he was in Oxford, and he began to notice that he would trip, fall, and lose his speech. Till 1963, he ignored it, but then his father realized this thing. So then he took him to the doctor, and then the doctor said he has atrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, which is the nerves that control the muscles were failing. He was told that he couldn't survive more than 2 years. Everyone had lost hope that Stephen's dream, he was going to be a scientist. And he said that this diagnosis would let him to be the scientist that he is today. So, as he said, before my condition was diagnosed, I was very bored with my life. I had not seen anything worth doing. With a sudden realization that he might not each live long and to earn his PhD, Hawking dedicated all his energies to his work and research. In one of his interviews, he also mentioned, my expectations were from zero when I was 21. Everything had been a bonus. It all began with his research on black holes. To his first major population, the grand design, Hawking set to challenge Sir Isaac Newton's belief that the universe had to have been designed by God, simply because it could not have been born from chaos. It's necessary to invoke God to light the blue touch paper and set the universe going. Until today, he is in headlines for his new theories and work. Although he did not recover from his disease, and he was so weak in all time, but What made him continue being the scientist that he is today was his willingness. In his mind, he said, although that I cannot move or speak, in my mind, I am free. He didn't close his mind. When his body failed at the age of 73, while he was just given hardly any time, he proved that it's about the will to live and readiness to accept challenges. Death has come, but the life which we live and have between the birth and the death is up to us. And it's our will how we want to live. As he says, I am not afraid of death, and I am in no hurry to die. Just think about it. A man who could not move or talk became the scientist that he is today and living a normal life with his children and his wife. Then why do we complain about we're gonna give up, although we don't have anything that makes us giving up? That's why Stephen Hawking is an inspiration to everyone, and he means that you should never give up. As Stephen Hawking said, look up the skies and not down your feet. Never give up work. Life without work is nothing. If you are lucky enough to find love, remember it is there and don't throw it away. Thank you guys for watching Life Lessons. Today our lesson is never give up, and our inspiration was Stephen Hawking. Rest in peace to Stephen Hawking. I'm gonna see you guys later. Like and subscribe. Peace.